In a rural part of Central Asia, Ruslan has been involved in pastoral ministry for over 16 years. Most Christians there are secret believers, and Ruslan must make sure his visits do not raise suspicions.
Громко не восхваляем, приезжаем, допустим, поздно вечером.
Let's say that we arrive late in the evening in a very simple, inconspicuous car. Because when you drive into a village by car, already people's interest is raised. And therefore, it's safer if it's an old car, and we slowly enter the village in the evening. Our worship takes place without clapping our hands. Everything is done quietly and decently. And we sit at the table as if we are drinking tea. This is the way we have fellowship.
When people are known to be followers of Jesus, they may face discrimination at work, at home, and even in death, as Muslims believe that Christian burials would desecrate their cemeteries.
Такой был у нас случай, брат умер.
There was one time when a brother passed away, and we wanted to bury him in one village, but the whole village rose up and said, "We won't let you." Then we started the burial process in another village, where there was a Christian cemetery. We started digging in that cemetery, and I remember then that there were 6 or 7 of us pastors, and I saw a large number of people coming toward us. I remember then we stood shoulder to shoulder with shovels and readied ourselves because we thought that we would be stoned. And they said, "You cannot bury this man here." We came the next day and the grave was filled in. They simply filled it in and did not let us bury the body there. Then the head of local government said, "I was warned, if you value your life, don't let them bury this man here." So we had to bury him in a third village.
Ruslan himself has first-hand experience of the pressure placed on his family and ministry.
In our house, the windows were systematically broken. It's good that they haven't set fire to it yet, but they would break our windows. And I remember that for a year or more there were cars parked in front of our house. The cars would change, but they were always ones with tinted windows. And in the side windows there were very small holes for the camera. It was obvious that there were cameras. They were filming because I'd already received 2 warnings from the authorities to stop my ministry.
Thankfully, Open Doors has been standing with Pastor Ruslan for several years, giving spiritual, practical and prayer support to him and the Central Asian believers.
When we ask you to pray for one need, this prayer request will be spread throughout Europe through Open Doors. It will be distributed to many thousands of believers who will be on their knees to pray for it. This is the feeling that you are not alone. It gives you vigor. It encourages and supports you. It gives you an understanding that you are part of such a large Christian family that, at the most difficult moment, they will come to support you. This is a great encouragement.
Give thanks to God for Ruslan's faithful ministry. Pray for God's sustenance and protection as he travels around to teach in the rural house churches. Pray for secret believers whose family and even partners are often not aware of their conversion. Pray that they may have wisdom to know when and how to share about their Christian faith. Thank God for the work of Open Doors in the region, providing Bibles and discipleship training, as well as microloans to enable Christians to set up their own small businesses.